Interesting. You know who else is going through a genocide? Palestinians and the people from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And you know who supports the Palestinian genocide? Disney. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, fuck Disney. That's what I wanted to say. I hate Disney with my soul, and I wanted to go to hell. Yeah. Hi. Welcome to another video. I'm done. Doctor Who is back. It's back, baby. Also, if I sound sick, if because just like the boogeyman, right now I'm also completely made out of snort. Seriously, I feel like I'm dying. I've had a cold for like a week, and it's really not that great. I don't have a great time, but that's not the point. The point here is Doctor Who, the new season. So the first two episodes of the new season with new Doctor Shuchikawa Gatua came out. I hope I pronounced his name right. So I'm gonna talk about them. Yeah. Let's start with Space Baby. Let's start with what I like about the episode. I like Shooty. I really like him. I'm really liking his doctor. He's very energetic. Maybe a bit too much at the beginning. I felt he was a bit too energetic, like to the point that he technically did kidnap Ruby at the beginning. She did, he did technically kidnap her. She didn't seem to mind, but he technically did. I thought that was funny. Like he's clearly very excited. Like that was clearly excited to have a new companion. But my dude, calm down, just a little bit, just a little bit, please. Slow down, take a deep breath, move on. But yeah, he's very energetic, and I'm liking him. I really like seeing him interact with the kids, with the babies. That was adorable. The doctor interacting with kids is always adorable. I would say, why was he laughing at them for being scared of the boogeyman? Like, those are babies. Why are you laughing at them? That was having me, but also a bit funny. Speaking of the babies, those space babies were adorable. I cannot imagine that would have been an easy episode to film with so many toddlers around, but it was adorable. It was really funny. The premise itself of that whole episode is very silly, but I liked it. The whole babies talking was very funny. I would say, at first, when I first watched it, was that like I didn't like it that much, but after watching it, I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. I did think like the story itself was not that interesting. Like I didn't care much about the whole boogeyman. I didn't care much about it or what was going on. And I didn't thought the story itself was interesting, but characters were really carrying it through. I think like like, even though I wasn't interested in the story itself, I had fun and there were lots of fun moments like Ruby getting completely showered in snort of the fire shock at the end. That was hilarious. It was so fun. That was so ridiculous, but also hilarious. I did thought that the whole thing, the whole only one of his kind with the boogeyman was a bit overdone. Like you need to show me all these moments of the doctor talking about how he is the only kind, really one of his kind. For me to understand what the doctor is going through, what his brain is going through, like with only giving like Shoot is acting already gave that away. We just that look from Shooty and him saying he's the only one of his kind. That was enough. You didn't. I don't think they needed to show all the like he and Doctor saying that there's only one like him in the universe and that he's the last of timeless and all that. Um, I did felt that was a bit unnecessary and didn't add much. It was funny how the whole the message of wow, these people are don't want to stop the babies from being born but not then taking care of them. Guess who's I wonder who's that directed to. I cannot imagine a certain sector of society things like that. Jeez. That was funny. That was That was cool. I also didn't like the whole butterfly butterfly thing at the beginning. I don't understand what that was for, or the whole or him saying, "Oh, the butterfly compensation switch." I don't understand I don't understand the purpose of that. I didn't like it, and I thought it was a waste of. And I'm here just to say that I did watch Vera's The Concert of Geeks review of the episode, and she said that the butterfly compensation switch was supposed to be a show that the butterfly effect is a thing in Doctor Who, but the TARDIS compensate for it. I didn't get it when I watched the episode, and I still don't like it. That's all. Time. Also, one thing I noticed in the two episodes is that the TARDIS trips are shorter. Like, especially noticed it in the Devil's Court, but I also noticed it in this one. The TARDIS traveling time is shorter. Like they travel faster, and there's no many noises. I miss the noises. The TARDIS is not whizzing. Why I wanted the whizzing sounds. Silly para. It's a silly para. It's a thing. It's a part of the show. You can't just take away the TARDIS noises, please. Talking about things, traditions. I don't think the whole new companion things of like the translation thing for the TARDIS, so the telephone signal thing, of the or what I think like the catching up the new companion to speed of Doctor Lore was fast or rushed. I think what people are not realizing is that this is the second story for Ruby. This is her second story. Sure, it might be the first episode of this one, but it's her second story. Most companions get the whole basic companion things run down in the second episode because they're introduced in the first episode of this one. Not many companions. I think not all the companions have been introduced as companions in a special, and then when they were already like a companion at the start of the series or the season. Something else in relation to that is that the Doctor is more open now, so he's more open to talking about things like Gallifrey and the fact that it's destroyed instead of just avoiding the questions or just never even picking it up like he did before, you know? Something else that bothered me was like the ending. We see like the Doctor throwing a scan on Ruby, and we don't see the result of that. And then in the Devil's Court, it's like a 6 month time shop. So like, what does that lead to? I mean, they clearly indicating that Ruby might not be human because why the hell would the Doctor analyze her otherwise? But it's weird that they don't show the results because like the Doctor cannot result. So because it seems normal by the Devil's Court about her. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch more of the season to see. So yeah, final opinion of the episode. It was fun. Not that interesting. I would give it a 7 out of 10, as I said earlier. It was funny, not that interesting, but it was enjoyable. Like I don't think it was a bad episode. Now to the double score. Now the first time I watched it, I did like it a bit more. I did the first time I watched it, I really liked it. I mean, if you watch my other Doctor Who video, you know I am a humongous music nerd. So I was really happy about this episode. Although one thing I do have some critiques in that regard. For example, what is a lost chord? How do you lose a chord? Um, it's not that hard to. I don't know how do you. I just think, what would that be? Also, since I'm talking about it, um, like at the end when they show the chords, first of all, the notation doesn't make sense because we see the chord is constantly going up, and the notation does this, which wouldn't make sense because it's not going up and down; it's going up all the time. Also, it sounds like a scale. I don't know. At least when the Doctor played it, it sounded like a scale, not a chord. Or maybe it was just because he was playing the individual note. As well as a hell long chord. Like most chords are only like 4 or 5 notes. The chord have like 7. That is a full-on scale. Like a scale has 7 notes. When Paul and Sean played it, it sounded better. But when the Doctor played it sounded like a scale. Also, how did they know what to play? Like if I see a bunch of notes that didn't have any context, they didn't have a clef or a pentagram. How am I supposed to know which notes are supposed to be? I haven't figured it out. I will I will try and see if I can figure out which notes are supposed to be. That's done. Now, going into the episode itself, as I was saying, the first time I watched it, I really enjoyed it. I did thought it was fun. The second time, no, it didn't help up to the rewatch. The second time I watched it, I wasn't that into it. It was kind of boring. I don't know. I definitely like the Space Babies more in my second watch than this one. I did like Maestro. They were good. I liked Jinx. I did like them a little more the first time I watched it, but the second time I wasn't that sure of them. But I mean, it wasn't that bad. I also like I think like the silencing thing with the sonic screwdriver. I did like that. That was cool and interesting. Also really like how much the emphasis put in how powerful music is. Like yes, music is very powerful and wonderful. Yes, cool music, love music. Music is everything and amazing. Yes. I also really like the Doctors and Ruby dynamic, especially in this episode. I really like. I don't like Ruby that much yet. I mean, it's not like I don't like her. I just don't connect with her that much. At least not yet. But I did like their dynamic. They have a really fun and nice dynamic. That being said, some parts of the episode felt contracted. Like at some points, it looked like because at some point, like in the middle of the episode, they say that Ruby's time is now July 2024, when before that it was Christmas 2023. So there's been like a 6-7 month gap. To embrace the Doctor and Ruby having traveling for like at least 6 Earth months. But at some point, it seems like Ruby doesn't know that much. Like for example, she's like she doesn't she thinks about like the clothes for the first time. So that makes me think they never went to the past. I mean, it could be so that just never went to the past and went to the future, or just other planets. In some other parts, it clearly looks like it's been a 6 month jump. Like she said, "Oh, you never hide." Like, and there seems to be a connection between them. So yeah, that I didn't like that much. I don't know, sure if I liked it that much. I did thought that, but the bad songs were very funny. That was very funny, especially when the orchestra is playing horribly. Their faces are hilarious. Also, love the mention of Susan. I hope they bring her back. That's what I really had an opinion on. Then we have I don't know. This episode is kind of ambiguous. Like I'm not sure if I liked it or not yet. I mean, I did like it at the beginning, the first time I watched it, and the second time I didn't like it that much. The musical number was confusing in both times and weird in both times. And it was the music. Talking about the music number, the music wasn't even good in that number. It was boring. If you're gonna put a weird music number in the middle of an episode, at least make it good. I did thought the music was weird. I mean, I do kind of understand it. Like, was sort of both in a way that all music like was an explosion of music and kind of Maestro's energy still lingering on in the universe, let's say. I kind of took it as that. It was definitely weird. Also, simply talking about weird things, all the four fourth wall breakings. I mean, I did like the Maestro. I feel it's more weird, the weirder ones are the Doctor breaking the fourth wall ones because Maestro breaking the fourth wall kind of makes sense. Like they are a very powerful being from another dimension. It kind of makes sense. I know it's a TV show or something like that. But first we have the non-diegetic comments, which I mean, if it was like a one, if it wasn't for all the other fourth wall breaks, like also Mrs. Flood in the Christmas episode, it wasn't for in Now Maestro. I think it would be just like a passing thing, like the 12 doctor play breaking the wall, the fourth wall. Like breaking the fourth wall is not something never seen before in Doctor Who. I saw a video the other day, a really interesting one about the history of fourth wall breaks in the Doctor Who universe. That was a bit weird, especially at the end with the Doctor blinking, winking at the screen. The whole tutorial at the end That was strange. Still not sure what to make of that. And now let's talk about more like general things, not specific about an episode, but more in general. Really hope like this whole fantasy thing, mystic thing that he seems to be leaning on more really gets resolved with when the whole pantheons thing gets done. I really hope it doesn't stick with the show. Also, something I forgot to talk. People were complaining about I don't know RTD being too direct with the one who waits thing. Like, yeah, but I don't think it was direct. It was like I don't know. Well, it wasn't weird. I don't think it was so weird, to be honest. But talking about the one who waits, Mysterio also mentions that in the night of Ruby's birth, there was also the oldest one. That's interesting. I don't think the one who waits might be the like Susan Twist's characters. Keep on talking. I have to clarify. I thought Mrs. Flood was also played by Susan Twist. She's not. They're played by different actresses. So what I'm saying about Mrs. Susan Twist's characters is in. Yeah, I'm actually talking about Susan. About Mrs. Flood. This is confusing. We should have a pair of Mysterious this season. Because by now the other characters that have break the wall, the fourth wall, were Maestro, the Doctor, and Mrs. Flood. So I mean, and she also the actress has appeared in both Space Babies and the Devil's Core as different characters. So you know, that will be interesting. I'm also very intrigued by Ruby. I really wanna. She's definitely not human. I'm pretty sure that's probably obvious. I'm really intrigued. Yeah, I really wanna know. I am excited about that. I hope the show doesn't disappoint me this time. I'm not really all that excited about the next week's episode. It doesn't seem that interesting. Sorry, Moffat. But I hope the other ones are. To be honest, given by like the trailers I've seen and things I've seen, they don't all seem too interesting. But I don't know. I'm not. I'll have to see. But yeah, that was the video. If you excuse me, I'll go and stop talking because my throat is killing me. I hope you like this. If you liked it, you can comment, like, and subscribe. You can follow me on all my social media. And yeah, I'll see you next week, I suppose. Bye.